Okay, let's begin on this beautiful day. So go ahead and put your hands, actually put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest, and we'll do some wave breathing. So breathe in down to your lower abdomen. Let that expand, let your belly expand, and then let the breath carry on up into your lungs. And then when you exhale, just let that process reverse. The air comes out, you relax your chest and then down into your lower abdomen. Keep repeating. Keep your shoulders relaxed. So even when you inhale, want your shoulders to be going down your back. And think of the breath as a wave that starts down here in your belly and then it progresses up through your body, up to your chest, and then the wave recedes back into the ocean. Take a few more breaths like that. There's a point here on the lower abdomen that's called the sea of chi, which is the like the sea of energy. And so you can let the wave come up out of the depths of the ocean and have a cleansing wave come up through your chest and then let it gently recede back to where it came from. And then with your arms down in this position, we'll do Buddha holding up the earth. So inhale and gently bring your arms up. And then about right here, turn your palms over so you're facing up. Get to the top of your inhale here. You can open your elbows back a little. And then exhale as you bring the breath back down. You can relax your knees as you're doing that. Breathe in, open your chest. Breathe in a little more, and then exhale as you relax on down. Few more breaths just like that. Start to establish a nice and easy but deep breath. Complete. And now this time, you bring both arms up and then take your left arm and bring that arm down. So one palm faces up, one palm faces down, and then inhale and stretch a little bit. Feel the stretch along the side of your ribs. And then bring your hands down the center line and you twist your hands so pinkies are facing towards you. And then inhale and stretch. And exhale. Breathe in. Make it a long curve over to the side so it's not drooping over, it's more up and out that way. And then exhale. A few more times. Nice full breath in. And now this time, take the arm that's up. If you're following along with me, then that will be your right arm. And then take that one and press it down behind you. And then press your hands this way. So you're pressing one right, one left. Breathe in and do the same thing on the other side. Nice twist. Just twist to your comfort level. You can soften your knees. You can breathe in and out through your nose if that feels comfortable, if it feels right. This is one of the spinal enlivening exercises. Start to get your spine moving. And then come back to the center. Then open your legs out a little bit wider if you can, just as much as you still feel fairly comfortable. Bend your knees a little bit and we'll repeat that same exercise, only shift the weight as you press your hands. Inhale and you come to the center. If you want, bend your knees a little bit more, really wake up your legs and stretch. Inhale and exhale. And now after this repetition, let's turn it into knocking on the door of life. So you're still shifting your weight and tapping along the front, along the back. There's some important points around, pretty much around your waist, around the belt channel. And so with this exercise, we start to wake all the energy up around your waist, lower back, and generally around all your internal organs. Just relax your shoulders, shift your weight side to side. Take another deep breath. And when you exhale, just let that unwind. And then put your hands on top of your thighs. And we'll just change that up a little bit, moving the body like a river. So you just shift your weight over to one side and then head goes last. Just hips and torso and head. So now we're getting a little bit more of a side to side bend rather than a twist. See if you can get the coordination going of hips first, and then letting your shoulders and head follow along. Feels to me kind of like you're moving through water. And then come back to the center and let's do a forward fold. So go over to your comfort level. You might only want to go over a little bit. You can also hold on to furniture or whatever you feel comfortable with, or just simply fold over. Always check in with how your body's feeling. You can cross your arms like this or just let your arms hang down. And then stretch a little bit over to the right. So orient your body over a little more to the right. Feel the back of your hamstrings a little bit more on this side. And then walk on over to the other side. And then come back to the center. Put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Okay, shake out your legs a little bit. Let's do the turtle. So legs are medium wide, so just about maybe on the outside of your shoulders. And for this one, have your toes pointing slightly out. All right, and then you bend your knees, and then we'll get into the turtle position. So it's like this. You can support yourself this way. There's several different levels you can take this to. The idea is to get your back fairly straight and flat. Or if you want to, you can bend down a little bit more and put your elbows on your thighs. And for a little bit more challenge, you can take your elbows and just press your elbows on the inside of your knees. And now we just do breathing. Breathe into your lower belly. Expand your belly. And then exhale. And then if you want to, you can even focus on breathing into your lower back. Breathe into your kidneys. Slightly breathing in there, you'll feel and see a movement, a slight rounding, and then exhale and release that. 2 more breaths. Really putting a lot of focus on the belly, on the lower back. And then slowly put your hands on your thighs and very slowly stand up. That kind of breathing has coaxes the energy to come from the center and then out into the extremities. So you might feel a little bit of a rush of energy coming out, maybe up into your head. That will dissipate in just a few seconds. Feel your body. And now we'll smooth that energy down. We just did something stimulating, so now we want to do relaxing. So smooth your cheek, pulling down heavens. Breathe in as you bring your arms up, and exhale as your arms down. And then put your hands together on your belly and take a few easy breaths down into your lower abdomen. And now let's do that again. So bend your knees and you select your position here or here or here. I'm going to turn a little bit sideways and maybe you can see my back. I don't know if you'll be able to see any difference, but as I breathe in, I'm rounding that lower part of my back a little bit. And then when I exhale, elongating. It even feels like on the inhale, I'm curling my tailbone under a little bit. So I'm getting a little bit of movement in the low back, but it's really the breath. Can we do 3 more breaths? You can stand up slowly anytime you feel it's necessary. And then put your hands on your thighs and very slowly stand up. That position is very stimulating, so very slowly And take a moment to check in, feel your body. It's like a rush of cleansing energy going through your body out to all of the extremities. And then smooth your chi. Inhale and exhale. Pulling down heavens, we're really centering the energy once again back inside the body in that lower abdomen, considered to be your life energy battery in Qigong, Taoism, traditional Chinese medicine also. And then put your hands on your lower abdomen. You can bring your legs in a little bit more and take a few centering breaths. Absorb this energy back into your system. And now let's go down onto the floor and do a few exercises down on the floor. This is from an area of Qigong. It's Tao Yin. And a lot of the exercises are very similar to yoga. So I am going to sit on this bolster. You can sit on a pillow or blankets or just on the floor if you're pretty stretched out. So I'm going to sit here, and then I think I better adjust the camera so that it includes a little bit more. So there we go. All right, so the bottoms of your feet together, you can hold on to your legs. Okay. And your legs can be out farther or in more, whatever feels good to you. I like something a little moderate here. And then we're going to do the turtle stretches its neck. So you just can put your hands on your feet like this and then round over. This is the turtle head inside the shell. And then inhale, and then you stretch out your neck as if you're looking at, like, maybe a marble is rolling along here and you want to look out at it here. So you're elongating your spine. Feel it on the inner thighs and maybe several other places. And then exhale as you round over. Inhale. Elongate your spine here and then round over. So in this part, I'm not sitting up. I'm still leaning over. Increase the stretch in through the low back, hips, thighs. One more time. Inhale as you stretch out and exhale as you return. Okay, and now let's do a little pressure point work. So along the inner thigh, so hold on to your left leg with your right arm, and then use your elbow to press along the inner thigh. So you can just press and release. I like to press and do a little circle. So you do one place and then a little bit closer to the hip, and you progress down that inner thigh muscle, the adductor. It can be very tender, so just be gentle. Just do a little bit of a stimulating there. So I'm taking it as far in as I can reach comfortably, and then I'll start going back up toward the knee. I always find that on this side, this is my right leg, and it's much more tender than the other leg. My inner thighs valiantly trying to hold me up all day long. Okay, and then let's go over to the other side. So you hold on to your right leg with your left hand just for stabilization. And then you press in with your elbow. Elbows are great massage tools. Yes. So press. You might find this side is more tender or less tender. I find that there's more tenderness in toward the hip, but that wouldn't be all the time for everyone. So I just working my way back out toward the knee. And I'll just do one more pass down toward the hip. After I've gone over it a couple of times, I can use it's opened up a little bit, and so I can get in deeper. And then do a little massage, just brush off. Now take your right leg and straighten it out in front of you. And then in your hands, hold an energy ball right here. And we'll do turning the wheel and turn it into a little stretch. So inhale, and you take your energy ball and roll it up through the legs, through the torso. Inhale on this part and exhale as you lean over. Breathe in, directing energy up through your body, and then exhale, stretch forward. You don't have to stretch to the maximum every time. Just go to like a moderate stretch. And now this time, as you lean over, cross your hands and then hold on to your lower leg. And then just do a nice static stretch here. Just stay here. And if you're all stretched out, maybe you want to hold on to your foot. Just relax over. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. Notice some place that might be extra tight and just focus your attention on that area. Give it permission to release and relax. And then put your hands on the floor and walk yourself back up. And then other side. Have your right knee out to the side, hold the energy ball, and then start pulling energy through the system. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice how this side feels. Just go for a moderate stretch. And then cross your arms, cross your hands, and then hold on to your leg or your foot. Just relax down into a stretch. And then put your hands on the floor and sit up. Now we'll do an exercise called, it's a variation on bamboo in the wind. So you sit in like a staggered stance, I think it would be called, just like this. So one leg is behind a little bit, this leg is in the front, and then you hold on to your ankle in the back and around your shin here. And then you just make a circle with your spine. Just circle. You can go slowly, start small, and start to get some movement. You can make it a little bit larger if you want to. Even come down. Let your spine move like bamboo in the wind, just gently moving and swaying. You can use your arms for leverage. And then after you finish this repetition, let's go over to the other side. If you sit up on cushions or blankets or whatever, it can help you to access into the stretches a little bit easier, especially this one. So you're holding on shin and ankle down here, and then you start to circle. Feel what this is, feel the sensations that this is generating into your body. Breathe deeply and gently. And if you want to, you can increase the range of motion. You can use your hands and your arms to help support you into the movement. Make it an easy movement. No strain. And just one more time. And then release your legs out into the front of you. And oh, yes, put your legs in front of you like this with your legs together. I'm going to dispense with this bolster. And then you put your hands palms facing out. This is the snake twists its spine. Okay, so now you just turn over to one side and then you put your hands down on the floor and then you can lean over. Notice this hip is coming up and you can go over a little bit at first. Just kind of work your way into it. And if you're all stretched out, you can put your hands farther behind you and go all the way down. Exhale as you twist over. Inhale as you return. And then release your arms down. Go ahead and shake out your legs a little bit. And now get on all fours, just like this. And then we'll have the dog wags the tail. So just to get a little bit of movement going in through your body. Your hips move. It kind of reminds me of moving the body like a river that we did earlier. And you can do it slow or you can do it faster. And slow it down again. And then come to a rest. Stretch your hips back. Do a little child's pose. Stretch out your back. And then slowly sit up. Slowly stand up. And you can clear away your props. And we'll continue on with a little bit more standing Qigong. I better adjust that focus so it's up a little higher. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, so now we'll do a little bit of a shoulder and neck exercise. So just put your hands behind your back like this. It can be low or high or in between. And then let your head do head circles. Just circle your head around. Notice how that feels. You still might have some very tight areas in your neck and to the top of your shoulders, or maybe you've warmed up yourself so enough so that it's feeling pretty limber. It's pretty flexible. And then tilt your head over to the side and make chin circles. Just circle your chin around. See if you can feel the difference in this movement and circle your chin the other way. You can aim the stretch in a very specific area here. This muscle here, that's sternocleidomastoid. And then roll your head around the other way a few times. Increase the stretch by pulling your elbows a little farther back. And then next time your head is tilting over to the side, just do some chin circles here. You can feel it on the side of your neck, or maybe a little bit more to the front, maybe a little bit more to the back. Circle your chin. Okay. And then as you exhale, release your arms down. Tilt forward a little bit from the hips, and we'll do a little shaking. So you just want to cross your hands this way and imagine that you're shaking out any tension from in between your shoulder blades and then shaking it off of your fingertips. And then when you exhale, make the heart sound, HA kind of sound, but just whispered. And then keep bouncing and then stand up straight as you can and just bounce your knees, relax your wrists, relax your shoulders. Take a couple more breaths. And slowly come to a rest. Feel your body. Feel the energy sensation coming up to the surface so you can feel it. Your hands, particularly arms, legs, maybe all over your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly bring your arms up into this position. It's the embracing a tree position. It's a very famous standing pose used to accumulate energy. So you bend your knees slightly, shift your weight a little bit into your heels so that your feet can relax. Drop your tailbone down a little bit to elongate your spine, that lower back. Relax your shoulders down your back and pull your chin in a little bit. Not to strain it, but just to keep your head in alignment with your spine all the way down to your tailbone. This can be a very challenging position to hold. We'll just do it for maybe another 30 seconds. But if you want to challenge yourself, maybe try doing it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, see what happens. See how you feel. At the end, you'll feel energized. Take one more breath and exhale and bring your arms down to that low tree position. And we'll have the tree sways in the wind. So you turn over to the left, just with your hips and your shoulders. Then inhale, and you're guiding energy up from your foot, all the way up through your leg, through your torso, up to the top of your head. And then you make this shape. So the fingertips are pointing down toward the top of the head. And then exhale as you bring your arms down. And do the same thing on the other side, guiding energy up. This is targeted to the liver meridian and the wood element. So you inhale and pull the energy up your leg, through your torso, all the way up into your head. Fingers point down towards the top of your head, and exhale out and down. Pulling in cleansing energy to help you just let go of frustration, tension, repetitive thoughts, and replace that with clear thinking, inspiration, generosity. Elbows a little out to the side as you guide the energy up through your body, inhaling here. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And now hold your arms in this low tree position and just take 2 breaths. And now we'll have humble warrior. So you bring your arms up. So your fingertips are reaching up towards heaven, up toward the universe. Imagine that you are opening your inner eye so that you can close your physical eyes and still see out through the top of your head, out through the building you're in, and all the way out to outer space, to the stars. Start to connect with the star, with all the energy of the universe, the energy and the spaciousness. And then slowly bring your hands down onto your shoulders. Cross your hands. And then you just drop your chin. And you're dropping your chin. It's humble warrior. So it can be in humility or it could be in gratitude or simply looking inside. And then inhale as you bring your arms up and open your hands out to the side. And spread your arms apart. This indicates the spaciousness that you have been breathing in from the universe. And then let's do that again. Just hold your arms up briefly. Connect with the energy of the universe. And then bring your hands down over your chest and drop your chin down. Connect with your heart center. And then inhale as you bring your arms out. Maybe you can expand your capabilities past your own limitations. Let's do that again. Collect energy from the universe. And then hands on your shoulders, looking down. Bring your arms up. Inhale as you open. And now pulling down heavens. Inhale, then exhale as you smooth the energy down. Great way to bring the class to a close, smoothing your chi, centering your energy back down in the lower dantian, the lower belly area. Considered very important energy place, sort of like your life energy battery. Can recenter all of the energy that we've been accumulating and circulating back down into your lower abdomen. And then you cross hands, put your hands on your belly, bring your feet a little closer together, and we'll have bamboo in the wind standing. Just relax in this standing pose. You can allow yourself to gently and subtly rock and sway. Just let the movement happen naturally. The wind is moving the bamboo, so your energy is circulating and settling in your body, and it's moving you, moving your body slowly or subtly, and then settling. Breathe in and breathe out. And now let's do a short meditation. You can lie down for this, but start out by sitting. We're going to focus on that lower dantian, that very important life energy battery, the center of your life energy. And so we'll just very, very gently, or you can do it firmly, just tap on your lower abdomen. If you can, tap below your navel and around the center line. This will bring this tapping here and stimulating this area will bring your attention here. And where your attention goes, that's where energy goes. So just a little bit more, breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your hands onto your lower abdomen. You can cross your hands at the thumb webs here. And relax your shoulders. Go ahead and close your eyes. If you want to, you can lie down. Let yourself be supported by the chair underneath you. Maybe get some cushions under your back. If you're lying down, you can support your knees. Take a few deep breaths down to your lower abdomen. Just feel your breath. Relax. Keep your eyes closed and focus inside. It's often said that your mind is where you focus your attention. Where do you focus your attention? Is it on your thoughts? Is it on the sounds all around you? Is it on an emotion? The mind tends to wander. In meditation, we stabilize the energy of the mind. In Qigong, one way to stabilize the energy of the mind is to put your attention on the belly center, the earth center. So your mind is more stable, more grounded. Begin by tuning into your breathing. Breathe slowly and deeply to your lower abdomen. Slow, deep breathing into your belly. Keep your mind on your lower abdomen. Feel the qi in your lower dantian, your lower abdomen. If you're focusing on the feeling of qi in your belly, the mind stays grounded. The more you focus on the belly, the more the qi starts to gravitate to that area. This will keep you stable. This will keep your mind open and clear. You're working on the power of your own attentiveness, your own ability to concentrate, your ability to focus your mind. Inhale to your belly. Exhale to your belly. Inhale, mind down to your belly center. Exhale, mind stays in the center. This center point is about an inch behind the navel and about an inch below the navel. This is the center of the lower dantian, the very center of the body. Inhale, mind in the belly. Exhale, mind stays in the belly. When your mind wanders, simply bring it back. This is the practice. When your mind wanders, you gently bring it back. This is meditation. And now keeping your eyes closed. And if your hands are not already over your belly, go ahead and bring them there and make a small circle. Rub a small circle around your navel. Take some slow, deep breaths. The lower dantian is considered a power center, a source of energy for the rest of the body. We fortify that by focusing attention here and stirring the energy in. At the end of a practice, we bring residual energy in by stirring. And slowly open your eyes and rub your hands together. Take a breath. And then massage your face. And smooth down your hair. Massage your ears. Pull your ears out a little bit. Take a stretch. And have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining in.